Tell me about how you used PlayPosit in your lectures this semester.
PlayPosit was a really valuable tool because if I'm just giving students information, I don't need them sitting there staring at Zoom all the time. And I also don't know how well they're understanding on Zoom if they choose to turn their camera off or having bandwidth problems. And sometimes too, if they were having internet problems, it would fade in and out. And so I wouldn't have a very good idea of what they were understanding, and they wouldn't have a way to go back and review what was happening. And so I started using PlayPosit. So I'm going to show you just briefly. This is an example of a preview of a PlayPosit where I could record a video. This was actually an announcement, an introduction to a unit. So I could offer a personal introduction. I could go over the due dates, and I could stop in the middle and even something like, do you have any questions about this? And then I could go forward. And sometimes even ask questions about understanding, like, can you list the three design principles this video talked about, or what would you like to learn more about, or what's the due date of this? And then I can go back and I can see every student's responses on each question. So I can make sure that they all have all the critical information that they might have missed if I was just telling them things over Zoom. And it also saved time. It was something they could do independently. And then we could focus our class time on discussions or other things that were more engaging to their learning.
Awesome. And what was the student response?
Quite a few of them said they really liked it. They liked that they could go back if they couldn't remember something, especially when I made videos to introduce units that had due dates or details about assignments, because they could go back and re-watch portions. And they liked that they could ask me questions that I could respond to in class, that maybe later they wouldn't remember they had that question, but when they first watched the video, they realized they had a question, and I was able to kind of hit those really easily in class.
Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Mm-hmm.